Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Labor Day weekend. We also have your boredom busters coming up, but first, our top stories. Authorities are asking for the public's help in finding a missing teenager. Alex Coomer was last seen Friday afternoon leaving Harrisburg High School in his car, a 2013 Volkswagen Jetta with the license plate 44YR38. Alex is 6 feet tall and weighs 140 pounds. If you have information about Alex, call Sioux Falls Police at 367-7000 or Alex's family at 261-1247. A Rapid City man is sharing his struggles with COVID-19 with the hope that his story will convince other people to get vaccinated. 33-year-old Adam Bradsky was hospitalized last month with severe breathing problems and a burst lung, and he's still experiencing symptoms.
I get out of breath even just sitting here talking, standing up, walking around, doing stuff like that. My heart rate shoots way up, and I guess that's pretty normal after COVID. And then like the COVID brain fog, I mean, I noticed that. That's difficult, especially trying to get back to work.
Bradsky is planning to get his COVID-19 vaccination when he is able to. He strongly encourages others to do the same. A World War II veteran who died in 2004 was buried at the South Dakota Veterans Cemetery near Sioux Falls on Friday. It's all thanks to a Sioux Falls woman and her son. Dorothy Allstadt and her son Tom took possession of George Farrell's remains when he died, so he would not be buried in the county cemetery. For years, Tom worked to get George buried in a veterans cemetery. After a lot of long days of paperwork and phone calls for the Allstadts, George Farrell was finally buried with full military honors.
I'm finally happy that George will rest, when I'm long gone. George will be able to rest in a place of honor, and a place he probably should have been all along.
Allstadt says if you don't have a veteran to visit at the cemetery, he would encourage you to stop by George's grave. There's a directory for visitors to help them find their way around. Let's get our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Root in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. It's a quiet and comfortable start to Labor Day weekend. Enjoy it if you have the chance to do so. We'll head downtown as we kick things off this morning. 59 with a northwesterly breeze at just 5 miles per hour. Yes, we have cloud cover in place for now, but that's the key phrase. For now, we do have sunshine on the way as we head later into the afternoon. Across the region, it's been a cool start to the day. 58 in Yankton, 60 towards Spencer, 47 this morning in Rapid City, 45 in Buffalo, but 56 in the capital, 57 Aberdeen and Mobridge, 53 as you head toward Watertown, 58 in Winter. Not much of a breeze to speak of either. Winds have been around 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the west by northwest, and that is going to just set the stage for a great start to the day if you have the chance to get out there. If not, well, tomorrow's looking quite nice as well. Here's your day planner. A lot of sunshine and a lot of near to below average temperatures in place. We'll talk about the rest of your extended forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, thank you very much. Well, KELOLAND viewers stepped up to the challenge and helped us donate a record amount of pet food to the Sioux Falls Area Humane Society. We collected more than 8,800 pounds of food during the 7-hour-long donation drive in front of our KELOLAND studios on Friday. The donations will go to feeding animals at the Humane Society as they wait for their forever homes. It's Farmers Union Day at the South Dakota State Fair in Huron. Activities include a Farmers Share luncheon from 11:30 to 12:30 near the Freedom Stage. That's followed by a panel discussion on securing the nation's food supply chain at 1 o'clock. Midway Carnival rides are open from 10 a.m. to midnight. The grandstand performers are Dustin Lynch with opener Ross Ellis at 7 p.m. The State Fairgrounds gates are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Admission is $6 for adults, $4 for children ages 6 through 14. The Sioux Empire Mopars are hosting an ALL-MOPAR cruise and tailgate party. Participants will meet at Billion Dodge in Sioux Falls at 4 p.m. and cruise to the Grand Falls Casino in Larchwood, Iowa for a tailgate party. Food and beverages will be for sale in the casino parking lot. Proceeds from a raffle fundraiser will go to the Cruising for Cancer Fund, which goes directly to cancer patients. Goodyear State Park, southeast of Sioux Falls, is hosting a Pollinator Day from 2 to 4. There will be hands-on activities like monarch butterfly tagging, plus special speakers on beekeeping and planting a pollinator garden. The event is free, but a park entrance license is required. V the Noble One and the Knights Tempo are the featured performers at LEVITT at the Falls free concert in downtown Sioux Falls. The LEVITT lawn opens at 6 o'clock. The music starts at 6:30. The Canaries baseball team takes on the Sioux City Explorers. First pitch at Sioux Falls Stadium is at 6:05. And enjoy a night at the races at I-90 Speedway in Hartford. Gates open at 5. Hot laps are at 6:30. The races start at 7. Admission is $18, $10 for students. Adam?
Yeah, it's just been a beautiful start to the day out there. I wanted to take one more look outside and head over to Lake Madison this time around. Even with the clouds in place, it's still a beautiful scene. 55 along the water with a north wind of 6 miles per hour. The UV index will be taking a pretty decent step backward. It's been in the 8 to 9 range for the last several days, if not weeks. But today, a 5 this afternoon, safe sun time 45 to 60 minutes. So really, everything's shaping up for a wonderful start to this Labor Day weekend, the unofficial end of the summer season. Now, we do have some cloud cover like you saw on our camera at Lake Madison, but this is moving down to the south and east and gradually getting on out of here. Beyond that, really, we stay bone dry with not much of anything happening today. Rainfall stays sequestered to Kansas and Missouri, and that's for not necessarily a bad thing for a large majority of the area that has seen a rather incredible surplus of rain over the last several days, if not a week to 2 weeks. Portions of KELOLAND do need an opportunity to dry out and let the ground kind of catch its breath, so to speak, and we do get that because Futurecast behind me is not going to show much of anything happening beyond the occasional bit of cloud cover that comes around and a cold front that we're going to keep an eye on for Labor Day itself. Now, yes, it's a frontal boundary, but it's a dry cold front. So while we warm up ahead of it, there's really going to be little, if any, moisture associated with it. So shower opportunities are going to remain rather low at best. From there, we just have a cooler midweek outlook on the way. Speaking of cooler, we don't really have too much in the way of absurdly cool temperatures. And if anything, we have a back and forth battle between cool and warm as we head through the next 7 to even 10 days. As we have a series of little frontal boundaries that will move on through, warm us up occasionally, and then we kind of come back down to earth and have a near average stretch by the middle of next week. But until we get to that point, we do have, like I said, a pair of warm-ups, one that comes around through Labor Day and the other that takes us through next weekend. So summer's not done yet, though these warmer stretches of weather are going to be less and less intense as we head later into the month. Highs today, though, 70s to around 80, a gorgeous day and a comfortable night with low to mid 50s for overnight low temperatures. Your 7-day forecast is bone dry with one warm up to Labor Day where we're in the mid 80s. Then we fall back to around 80 Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we try and get back into the mid 80s at least by the end of next week. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.